So these are the on-running Cloudventure waterproof trainers. These are actually the ladies version that Shona's been trying out and wearing. There's a couple of features on them that I think for most runners come as pretty standard. You know, they have laces like most trainers, and they have most of the features that most trainers have. But I think what makes the on-running trainers quite interesting is first of all is the way that they do cushioning. So if you have a look along the sides here, you've actually got holes in these. So there's quite a lot of squish. So these holes kind of make for the impact for the cushioning. So as you put your foot down, it's the collapse of those holes that's giving you the cushioning when you run. But then what's kind of cool about them is that once you've put your foot down, they've collapsed, your push off is off of a collapsed hole. So they feel like you're in a super tight, not very cushioned trainer, like a really speedy running shoe. So you're getting the best of both worlds. When you put your foot down, you're getting the cushioning of a really great cushioned trainer. But when you're pushing off on a squish that gives you the push off of a really tight, really fast trainer. So that's really cool. The underside on these, it's got quite a wide groove through the middle, which we actually find gets stuff caught up in it like twigs sometimes, but the grip's great on these. Even in the wet, as you can imagine, the grip's pretty good. And on top, the mesh is reasonably breathable despite the fact that the trainer is pretty waterproof and splash resistant. You can see, you know, up close the Swiss engineering. For me, it's not just the Swiss engineering, it's the Swiss build quality. These trainers are really well built. They feel high quality, they look high quality. They don't show any signs of wear even after we've been using them for a while. And actually another interesting feature for these, if you look from above, is I actually think they're quite a wide fit. And by wide, I mean they're actually pretty average. I think a lot of trainers are guilty of coming in far too narrow on feet. And I'd say these are pretty standard width, even if a little bit generous, which I actually prefer. They're ever so stable when you're running, particularly on rocks in the sort of terrain we run out here in Connecticut. And the mids are pretty stiff as well, so when you're running on rocks, again, you get quite a lot of support when you need it. They have 6 mil of drop from the front to the back, so pretty standard. There's no surprises there for your average runner. And the other thing is the laces are the right length, which sounds really stupid, but when you put them on and do them up, they're just the right length for doing up your laces and no more. And there's plenty of companies, Brooks I can think of as one, that just have far too much in the way of laces and you have to chop them down. So all in all, absolutely bomb proof, really well made. I think they kind of look cool in the stealthy black as well. Great for a rainy day when it's raining a little bit. Really good grip in the wet. Reasonably breathable, not massively. You do sacrifice a bit of breathability for the waterproofness, and I absolutely love the kind of cushioning and stiff trainer that they are all in one. So fantastic little shoe, and I really like them. So that's the on-running Cloudventure waterproof.